and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and today I get to check out Two Taoist Tales featuring TAOISM Drunkard and Young TAOISM Fighters, both sequels to the utterly mad Miracle Fighters, released on Blu-ray by Eureka Video. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia.
You killed my brother, now I'm killing you! So it's you!
What a great lineup from Eureka Video for their September releases, with both this and Yuen Views the Champions, also directed by Brandy Yuen and the Yuen Clan. So much Yuen talent involved in both of their releases, and I am very excited because I have never seen these particular sequels to their previously released Miracle Fighters. I'm quite surprised they didn't follow up with Shaolin Drunkard, which I do have somewhere kicking about on DVD. I thought that that was the first sequel, and maybe it still is, but they have went ahead here and jumped forward with TAOISM Drunkard and Young TAOISM Fighter. TAOISM Drunkard directed by Yuen Clan and the Young TAOISM Fighter directed by Chen Chi-Hua. Which, again, two movies that I'm very excited to see, but have no clue about, and I can't wait to check them out, which is just wonderful. I really am excited to get stuck into these because I enjoyed Miracle Fighters, but I loved it whenever Eureka Video put it out on Blu-ray. I felt it was absolutely the best time I'd ever had with it. So now to get the chance to see two more Yuen Clan movies, and in HD no less, is just amazing. Absolutely bonkers. Great artwork on the front there by Darren Willing that pretty much keeps the tone of all of their horror comedy releases, such as Miracle Fighters, Dead and the Deadly, Encounters of the Spooky Kind, Mr. Vampire, that kind of thing. But there's also a lot of characters on there that raise a few eyebrows, and even on the back here you can see that almost cannonball looking one with the large mouth. So I'm very, very excited to get stuck into these and share them with you, because this will be an absolute first for me. Okay, what do we got? Special 2-disc Blu-ray edition, limited edition O-card slipcase featuring new artwork by Darren Wheeling. Love it. Both films presented in 1080p from brand new 2K restorations. Love it. Original Cantonese audio and optional English dub tracks. Original mono presentations. Optional English subtitles newly translated for this release. Brand new audio commentaries on both films by East Asian film expert Frank Zhang. Oh, okay, just Frank on his own this time. Brand new audio commentaries on both films by action cinema experts Mike Leader and Arna Venema. Brand new interviews with filmmaker and critic James Mudge. Trailers, reversible sleeve artwork, plus a limited edition collector's booklet featuring new writings on both films by Spooky Encounters author Daniel O'Brien and Southeast Asian horror expert Katazinya Ankuta. Hope I got that right. If I didn't, let me know. But this I can't wait for. I'm very, very excited. So let's get stuck in. Doesn't sound like there's a lot of extras on there, of course, but I'm really hoping. That's a pretty cool alternate cover there. Oh wow. I'm really hoping that there's two discs in here and they all haven't been shoved onto one. Who knows? Anyway, that is beautiful. Hopefully you're not getting too much reflection here, but I will pop it out. Oh, it does stay in the back. Special 2-disc Blu-ray edition. Totally missed that. What a dickhead. Okay. Oh, lovely. Oh, wow. I mean, this is pretty cool artwork from Darren, I have to say. I'm very, very excited for what he's done here. I loved what he had done with the Champions release also. So here we have TAOISM Drunkard and Young TAOISM Fighter. As you can see, the two different discs there, which are pretty cool. And the booklet over here, which I'm very excited for myself. Wow. I mean, this is pretty damn cool, and I am torn as to what cover I want. But look at this. TAOISM Drunkard. Great artwork, Darren Wheeling. Absolutely adore it. Fan-friggin-tastic. Maybe some of your best here. Look at that. Young TAOISM fighter. So excited to see these movies. Again, like a first time for me. I just never went out hunting for them or searching for them. But I am very excited to get stuck into it. And I really do hope that Eureka Video follow up with Shaolin Drunkard. It is an amazing movie in itself. And I feel it deserves to be part of this collection. It's just a shame they didn't do a 3-disc set with all of the sequels. Here we have the front of the book, as you can see. And on the back, the Hong Kong posters, which are pretty friggin' wacky. Or Taiwanese. But they look pretty cool. Okay, let me get stuck into the book and share it with you. And it might reveal some more of the madness that's going to be involved throughout this movie. But the first movie, I'd say Miracle Fighters, Return of the Miracle Fighters, there we go. Miracle Fighters was just a work of genius when you think about it. You know, you have to think of that period of time when CGI was practically non-existent. And Yuen Wuping and his team and his family have always been quite creative in every aspect, whether it's direction, whether it's props, obviously choreography. But Miracle Fighters kind of really highlighted just what they could do and as wild as they could possibly go. These I'm expecting to be even wilder, if I'm being perfectly honest. That Thai poster is to die for. But yeah, very excited to read throughout this whole thing after I watch both movies. I want them to be a complete surprise for me. And that's what I'm going to go and do right now. Can't get over that artwork, Darren. It is probably some of your best stuff there. Very excited. I'm going to go watch everything on here, come right back and let you know what I think. So, just back after checking out the Eureka Video Blu-ray release of Two Taoist Tales featuring TAOISM Drunkard and Young TAOISM Fighter, two Yuen Clan movies that fall under the Lo Wei production banner, although I don't feel that he really had a lot to do with them, if I'm being honest. There's too much creativity in these movies for him to be calling the shots. Anyway, this was a first time watch for me, both movies, and I just loved them, I have to say. TAOISM Drunkard, mind you, was definitely my favourite out of the two. Young TAOISM Fighter felt more like, kind of like a cheap Taiwanese production, definitely lower in production values, but still very, very high in energy. There's a lot of great fight action there. There's ninjas, there's monsters, there's everything going on there. In fact, if I'm being very honest, trying to describe Young TAOISM Fighter is a very, very tricky job. I mean, I get lost watching it, which is why I want to go back and check it out for a fourth time, because I did watch it with the two audio commentaries. But there's a lot going on with all of these. The menu here highlighted for TAOISM Drunkard, and for the other one is when you pop that other disc in, just with that backlight, really highlights how amazing Darren's work is here. It is beautifully done. You don't really get that full impact here on the cover, but seeing it here on the screen for both discs is absolutely gorgeous. The prints themselves, wow, just stunning. Again, when you check out those original trailers, unrestored, and then you go to these prints and you see these 2K restorations, wow. I mean, the work there, the cleanup, and that new HD print is absolutely beautiful and totally well worth the pennies for sure. Audio commentary on both movies. Of course, then you've got two sets there. You've got Frank Jennings, then you've got Mike Leader and Arna Venemas. Definitely all worth checking out. Each have their own thing to say, each have their own points on there. And as I said before, you know, Mike and Arna do deliver a lot more energy with theirs, but it's absolutely well worth checking out. Frank's also, of course. Then you have James Mudge in the chair here. So you have James Mudge on TAOISM Drunkard. That ran for just under 18 minutes in length. Again, fantastic to hear his points of view on the film itself, on the Yuen Clan, on this particular genre of film, and around this period of time, what was going on in Hong Kong cinema. Then for Young TAOISM Fighter, a bit of a shorter one. It's around 10.5 minutes. But again, very good points that he puts across there. He was as confused as I was about it. But that's fine. The entertainment value is absolutely there. The fight scenes are fantastic. They really are just wild. But yeah, then you have the original theatrical trailer. This one here on TAOISM Drunkard runs for, gosh, just over 4 minutes. Very unrestored, as I say there, but kind of like DVD quality. Whereas with Young TAOISM Fighter, that ran for just under 4 minutes. It was probably less than DVD. In fact, the quality of the trailer on Young TAOISM Fighter reminded me of how the videos looked that we used to buy from the back of Impact magazine, those bootleg videos of Hong Kong titles. So you check that out and you see for years what we had to watch before the DVD market came in there. But overall, just amazing. Wonderful to have this continue on that Miracle Fighters range. I just wish they'd release Shaolin Drunkard first, but hopefully that's going to come soon. This though, definitely a double thumbs up. Super glad that it's in my collection. Out now from Eureka Video. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews and follow me on Instagram @InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu and I will see you soon.